Why is this rock so heavy? Almost there. Almost. Son of a... This is Greek Myth Minis, a retelling of my favorite stories from Greek mythology. And today, I'm going to tell you how a king named Sisyphus became a legend. You've probably heard of Sisyphus before. Yeah, we already know the story. Sisyphus is some dude who has to push a boulder up a hill for all eternity as a punishment. Oh, okay. What was he being punished for? Oh, well, I don't know that part. That's right. So shut up and listen. To tell the story of Sisyphus right, we need some background. A lot of background. In the beginning, it was just the gods on Mount Olympus, hanging around, doing god things. You know, throwing thunderbolts and lavish parties. But since nobody new came to the parties, ever, the gods got bored and decided they needed some new playthings. So they made humans. But pretty quickly, it was boys and girls gone wild. You know, free sex, drugs, and video games. Bruh, did you say free drugs? Are the video games free too? No, just free sex. It's an expression. Because of all this libertine loveliness, Zeus sent a great flood that killed everybody except two people, Deucalion and Pyrrha, who were tasked with repopulating the world. Okay, so people suck, God kills them. These two, they make lots of babies. Got it. When the flood subsided, Deucalion and Pyrrha got busy, and they had a baby boy named Helen, who did not get made fun of for being a boy named Helen because all the other children died in the flood. Thanks, Zeus. Fucking asshole. I guess Helen went on to do some cool shit because to this day, Greeks still call themselves Hellenes. After all, the study of ancient Greek culture and language is called Hellenic studies. Now, Helen had 4 sons. Wait, so Helen was the son of the only 2 people who survived the Great Flood. Who did Helen have children with? Oh, right. His mom? His sister. Oh! Anyway, of the 4 sons, we only care about Sisyphus and Salmoneus. Oh yeah, I forgot this story was about Sisyphus. In typical sibling fashion, the brothers Sisyphus and Salmoneus didn't get along very well. In fact, Sisyphus would often get so annoyed by his brother that he would stab himself in the thigh. I was just thinking of doing the same if this story didn't pick up. Allow me to do it for you. One day, Sisyphus visited the Oar-acle at Delphi.
I foresee that if you, Sisyphus, mate with your niece, who's pretty cute by the way, your children might kill your brother you hate so much.
Might?
No, they will, definitely.
So Sisyphus put the Mac on his niece and had 2 sons by her. This is a really incestuous family. What part of Greece did they land on after the flood? The south. Ah, makes sense. Sisyphus' wife/niece heard of his macabre plan to kill his brother, who was her father, so she did what any loving mother would do to spoil a nefarious plan to use her children to kill her father. She drowned her sons in a river. Problem solved. Eventually, Zeus killed Salmoneus, and while Sisyphus was celebrating his brother's death, as one does, he found out that his kingdom's cattle were being stolen. He came up with a tricky ruse to catch the thief, whom he suspected was Autolycus, son of Hermes, the god of tricksters and thieves. When Sisyphus' plan worked and he caught Autolycus red-handed, he informed him, "Now I think I'll be taking my cows back. And all of yours." "Fine. Go ahead and take them. All of your cows." "You calling my wife a cow?" And this started the scandalous rumor in ancient Greece that Sisyphus mated with Autolycus' wife to spawn Anticlea, who mothered Laertes, who fathered the great Odysseus, protagonist of the Odyssey. It's a Robert Fagel's translation. While all this is happening, Zeus is busy carrying off another woman to go make sex. This time, Aegina. Oh, I thought it was pronounced agina. Nope, you know, like vagina. Yeah, I got it. Sisyphus just happened to witness this divine kidnapping and reported it to Aegina's father. This tattletelling angered Zeus to the core, who already had it out for Sisyphus for so frequently violating Xenia, the sacred duty of hosts toward guests, and guests toward hosts. That's where we get the word xenophobia from. So Zeus decided it was time for Sisyphus to die, and he sent for Thanatos, Death himself, to take Sisyphus to the underworld. How Sisyphus tricked Death, not once, but twice, and ended up pushing a boulder up a hill for all of eternity will be the subject of part 2 of this video. I love a good cliffhanger.